everyone, welcome back to Recreational Sports at Home. My name's Katie Landrum, and we're going to do a fun total body conditioning workout today. It's got a little bit of a different structure than what we normally do, so I hope you like it. We've got 3 rounds. We've got lower body, we've got a transition round, and then we've got upper body. All you need is you and some open space. If you want a mat for the upper body portion, we'll be down on the floor for that, so feel free to do that. I've got carpet here, so I'm just going to use that. If you need music for this workout, go to Spotify and look at RS group exercise, and you'll be able to find this playlist. Let's get going. All right, we're going to start with a warm-up here. Open up that hip, starting by opening the door, drawing your knee in a big circle here. Now you can always bring that foot back to tap at the back, or you can leave it up for some balance. This will loosen up those hips and start to build some heat here. Take that inside. Good. So you just open the door. Now we're closing it. And those, as you'll see, my hands are moving around to help me balance. Now step back into a lunge here. 10 toes point in the same direction. And you'll see that front knee is stacked over the ankle. Good. If you want to add a little balance challenge, you can step that back foot in. Good. Shoulders stack over your hips here. Keep it moving. Now when you're ready, take it into a dynamic hamstring stretch, reaching forward and then shifting your weight back. Good. You'll feel a nice stretch along the sides as you reach your arms forward and bring your hands to your thigh, or you can pull them back towards your hips. Now that front leg is going to stay straight, but most of my weight shifts back onto that opposite leg. Good. You'll notice here that my front leg is nice and long, so I get that hamstring stretch. Now we're going to take squat to press here, getting that full body warmed up. Hips sink back behind the heels, knees stack over the ankles. Now pay attention to your chest. Can you keep it nice and wide here? Keep the head stacked on top of the shoulders. Nice. Now when you're ready, we're going to open up that second leg. Good. Start by opening the door with that second leg. Remember that tap back is always an option. Trying to draw as big of a circle as you can with that knee here. Couple more this direction. Nice. And then close the door. You can always have something near you so you can find some balance. The window's right next to me, or I can grab the wall there as well. Nice. Step back into that lunge. You can keep those feet stationary, or you can tap that back foot in for a little bit more intensity. But we're always riding that elevator, shoulders right over the hips here. Nice. Back into those hamstring stretches here. Once you're ready, you're going to shift your weight forward onto that front leg, reach up and shift back. Good. You'll feel that stretch as you lean back on the back leg here, keeping that front leg straight. See if you can sit back a little bit deeper each time. Those arms draw a big circle here. Now this time, step wide into a sumo squat, toes point towards the corners, and take a bear hug. You're going to wrap your arms across your chest and then squeeze the shoulder blades as they open up. With that squat, your knees are pulling back over your ankles, and your hips are dropping straight down between your heels, almost like we're trying to slide our back down a wall here. Good. Keep it moving. When you're ready, we're going to take inchworms. You can reach up if you'd like, or bend the knees as much as you need. Walk out to a plank, and then come back to standing. Now this is going to get your core fired up, get those shoulders a little bit more heated as well. Now bend your knees as much as you need on the way down. Those hamstrings may still need a little bit more time to open up. But you may feel your thighs fire up here as well as you come into a semi-squat position in that inchworm. Good. As we get going, I will explain our first set. So we've got a stacked set here. We've only got 5 exercises, but we're going to add a new one on each time. So we'll start with exercise 1, then add on exercise 2, and then do exercise 1. Our magic number is 10 today. Feel free to grab a drink of water whenever you need it. Have it nearby. 5 exercises, 10 reps each. And we're going to start with that sumo squat. This is our first round here. You're going to take it down and up. Heels are pressing into the floor. Now you can always add a calf raise as you pull those knees out towards the back wall. Good. Dig those heels into the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to take 15 seconds rest. And then we're going to come into jumping jacks next for our exercise 2, and then add on those sumo squats. Got a little bit of time here. You'll want it later on after we get through our 5th round. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks here. You're going to take it out and up. You can always tap it out here if you'd like. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sumo squats. Straight into it. Good. Remember, you have that option to lift the heels if you'd like, or you can keep them pressed down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more here. Last one. Shake it out. 15 seconds. So your next move is a hip hinge. You've got a couple options here. I'll show you what it looks like. You can keep your hands at your hips. You can bring them behind your ears, or you can reach them out overhead. No matter what, we're keeping those legs nice and long and our spine nice and long. It'll look something like this. You should look like a 7 or a right angle each time you hinge forward. There's 3. And the farther away your hands are from your hips, the more intense it's going to be. Good. 5. Good. 3 more. Last 2. We're going straight into those jumping jacks right here. Remember, you can tap it out if you want. Watch out for those ankles. Good. 3, 2, sumo squats. Nice. Knees pulling out over the ankles. Calf raises there if you want it. Keep that chest lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Shake it out. All right, we're going into move 4. This is going to happen once on each side. So you've got a side lunge to a reverse lunge. What I want to see with those lunges is that your knee is always directly over that ankle. You should have vertical lines in those shins. Good. Let's take it into that side lunge. 10. Good. That's 1 rep. Nice. See those hips shift back with you. If you want to add a little challenge here, see if you can keep your foot up in between each lunge. Good. Halfway. Here's 6. Nice. 7. Those glutes should be feeling it. Check that balance. 8. Here's 9. Last one here. And straight into that hip hinge. Hands behind the ears or on the hips. Feeling those hamstrings work to pull you back into a standing position. If you want to take those hands overhead, that lengthens your lever and challenges those hamstrings just a little bit more. Good. Here's 3, 2, 1 more. We're going straight into jumping jacks here. All right, hands out and up. Now remember, you can leave those hands out of it. You can tap it out if you want, just as long as you keep moving. And straight into those sumo squats. 4 down. If you want to add that calf raise, feel free. Good. 9. Last one here. All right, so we're adding on our last move, which should be pretty familiar. You saw it in our warm-up. We're going to go straight into a squat. So knees are stacking over those ankles. You've just got 10 squats here. But this round, we're going to do that second side of side lunge and reverse lunge. So watch out. Start with 10 squats right here. Here's 10. 9. You've got this. Keep it going. 7. Weight in those heels. Maybe put a smile on that face. Here's 4, 3, 2, second side lunge. Step out and then step back. Good, that's 1. All right, keep it up. Here's 3. Nice, keep it moving. If you want to tap in between those lunges, feel free. Halfway. 6. You guys have got it. 4 more. Keep that breath moving. Here we are. You've got 2 more left. Stay strong. Hip hinge is up next. Step back into that reverse lunge and go straight in. 8, 10, 9. Remember, those hands can help you increase or decrease that intensity. Listen to what you need here. But remember, that spine is always nice and long. Take your gaze with you. Good. You've got 3, 2, last one, jumping jacks. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sumo squats. Good. Last 10 here. Calf raises there if you want it. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your lower body work is done. So I'm going to show you the next couple moves while you take a break. Grab some water, keep those feet moving. But we've got 3 exercises and 3 rounds of it, 30 seconds each. So what that'll be is our burpee is first. You can step it back and step it in. You can hop back and in. And you have the option to take it 1 foot at a time, or you can take that leg back into a lunge and bring one hand down. Now, move 2 is a monster walk, so your knees can come under the hips and back. We're walking those feet in and out. You can always bring those knees down. Last move is a spinal balance hold on each side. All right, so we're gonna get going here in 3, 2, and 1. Burpee. Nice. So when we come down into that plank, I want to see long line from head to heel. You guys got it. Move at your pace. Maybe you want to move a little faster, a little bit slower, whatever works for you. Good. That hop is always optional. Remember that. Keep going. All right, we're almost there. Keep it up, keep it up. 3, 2, monster walks. Nice. Sorry, my watch was not cooperating. Nice. So tap those feet in and out. Those hips are going to stay nice and low here. Remember, you can drop those knees down as you come in. Good. About halfway. Good. Keep breathing wherever you are. Nice. Take it into your first side of spinal balance. Opposite hand reaches away from opposite heel. Just 15 seconds here. Good. Keep it going. 3, 2, switch sides. Nice. Long, long line. Keep pulling that belly button up and in. Heels in line with that hip. And 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. You've got 30 seconds before we start round 2. Grab a drink whenever you need it. Now keep those feet moving. These exercises are not easy, so take what you need. Keep moving through it and take big breaths as you get going. Feel free to dance whenever you need it. Bringing in a little bit there for you. Here's 3, 2, burpees. Here you go. You can tap it out if you'd like with that back leg stepping back. Whatever you need. You can even add a push-up as you'll see here. Maybe that next one I'll add that push-up. There it is. Good. So remember, we want that long spine. We want to keep moving here as we go through these burpees. If you ever want to switch into that step back, you can, or you can take that hop out whenever you need. We're going to stay into that monster walk here. Nice and low with those hips. Remember, those knees can come down when you need it. Nice. Trying to make sure we don't do longer than 30 seconds here. Good. Now, you may want to take this slower so you can find that slow and steady pace here. Whatever works for you. We're going to take it into spinal balance up next. Good. Opposite arm away from opposite ear. Trying to pull that belly button into the spine so we have a long, flat back. Good. And we're going to switch sides here. Nice. Send your heel as far back away from you as possible. If you want to keep your hand in the ground, feel free. That'll help you find a little bit more stability here. 3, 2, 1. Round 2 is done. This is the last time we're going to stand up today. So take it up. We're going to take that last round of burpees in about 20 seconds here. Next time we finish this, we're going to stay into the floor for our upper body work. Good. I was sweating buckets here. Good. Hope you guys are feeling good. We're going to get going here with those burpees. Take as much time as you need. But when you're ready, join me. Remember that push-up is always an option. And that hop is always an option. Take what you need. Leave the rest behind. You want to feel strong here. So whatever's going to help you do that. Nice. You guys are killing it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. What can you do with this last round of burpees? Nice. Almost there. We're going to take that monster walk here. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember, those knees can come down if you need it. We want to try and line up those knees in line with our hips when we bring them in. And when we're hovering those knees, they're maybe like an inch off the mat or off the carpet. If your wrists are feeling a little fatigued here, go ahead and bring it down to the forearms. You can still find that nice long spine. Nice. Up next, we've got that spinal balance here. Opposite arm is pushing as far away from heel as possible. Lengthen out through the back. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Last spinal balance here. Reach a little bit longer. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Shake it out. Good. So as we move into upper body, take a quick drink if you need it. We've got 4 exercises that we're going to repeat a couple times through each side. So we've got 10 reps again here. We're going to start with push-ups. I'll move back so you can see my hands here in a little bit. Hands are slightly wider than our chest. You can take it from the toes if you'd like, or you can take it from the knees, but we want to find that body moving in one long line. Good. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower all the way down here. Back extension. Toes are going to press into the floor. Squeeze the tailbone down. Good. Here's 5, 6. Give me 3 more here. Hands can be by the ears or on the floor. Last one. Now we're going to take a rainbow here. So I want you to take those arms up to the sides and back to the front. That's 1. I'll show you what that looks like from overhead here as well. So you're going to draw a rainbow, lifting your arms up and to the sides, almost like you're trying to get up and over a log. Good. We've got 4, 5. Here's number 6. Good. You've got 3 more here. Can you keep those arms nice and strong, nice and long? Good. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Now we're going to come into a side plank here. Your knee can come down. You can come on your forearm. But we're going to rotate that top arm underneath us. Good. Trying to keep those hips square to the front. Remember, that knee can come down. You can stagger those feet. And we want that shoulder right over the wrist. 3 more here. Here's 2 more. And last one. We're going to switch to the second side on this next set, but we're going back to those push-ups right here. You got it. 10, 9. Good. You guys have already put in so much work. This is going to feel great when you're done. Good. Take breaks when you need it. Here's 2 and 1. Lower all the way to the belly. Back extension. If you want to have those hands on the floor for support, feel free. Or they can go overhead to make this a little bit more challenging. 5 more. Good. 2 more. Last one. Here are those rainbows again. Take it out to the sides and overhead. That's 1. Good. We're going to try and lift up and over each time. That's 2. Here's 3. Good. 4. 5. You're halfway there. Give me 2 more right here. And then we're going into second side plank. You've got it. Taking those rotations here. Underneath and open. Those shoulders can turn to face the floor, but we're going to try and keep those hips facing the front. Knee can come down whenever you need it. Nice. Here's 3, 2, and 1 more right here. Nice. Take a breather. We're going to move into that second set, starting with those 10 push-ups. 9, 8, 7, 6, halfway. Here's 2 and 1. Take it all the way down to the belly. Back extension. Nice work, everyone. Halfway. You've got 2 more here. Keep that smile on your face. You've got rainbows here. Go up and over and back to the beginning. That's 1, 2, 3. That neck should stay nice and long here. Try to let that lower body relax here. You should be feeling those shoulders here. Just a couple more. Keep it moving. All right, we're gonna head into that side plank. This time, if you wanna go on your forearm, feel free. This time we're gonna take those hips lifting to the sky, working that side plank in a little different direction. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to your last round of push-ups here. I know it's not easy, but you can do this. We're almost there. You got 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, best one. Nice. Back extension. If you ever want to put those hands into the floor for a little support here as you lift up, you can just put soft pressure into the floor for 3, 2, 1. Nice. And we're going to take those rainbows. One arm is always an option here if you'd like. We've got 2 down. Here's 3, 4. You can tell I was really happy with myself here. My shoulders are on fire. 6, 7. Keep pushing through no matter where you are. 8. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Side plank last time. You've got 10 hip dips, then we're cooling it down. We're stretching it out. Lift, lift. 3, 4. Halfway down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice. We're going to stretch it out here. Go ahead and come to a seat. Grab a drink if you need it. Extend one leg long, and we're going to reach those hands forward towards your shin, towards your knee. whatever you can reach here to help you find that nice hamstring stretch. Your chin comes close to your chest. And you can see me sinking a little bit with each exhale here. That you might feel that feels nice as you release down. Cross your ankle over your knee and slide into a glute stretch here. So you may find that you need a little bit more intensity in that stretch, so you can grab onto that shin, or you can keep those hands right behind you. The closer that bent knee is, that heel is to your glute, the more intense the stretch as well. I got caught up looking outside, so enjoy this nice long stretch. And then bring your hand around your front leg for a nice twist. Turn your chin over your back shoulder, and you can feel that belly button pulling up and in as you rotate the spine around to face the opposite direction. We're going to start on the other side, so straighten your second leg, reach up, maybe do some spirit fingers before you fold forward. Really find a place where you can relax here and settle in. Hands can come to shins, to knees, whatever feels good. You should find a place that's relaxing. Up next, we're taking that glute stretch. Cross your ankle over your knee. Slide that bottom heel closer to your glute for a more intense stretch, or grab that shin. Or slide that heel farther away from you if you want less of a stretch. Nice. Always remember to keep that smile on your life. Smile on your life. I was singing along for you. Smile on your face there. We're going to turn into that seated twist here, looking over that back shoulder, keeping that spine long. Nice. Always thinking about lifting up through the crown of the head, keeping the belly button and the hips facing forward. Maybe a little dance move on top as well. Come into tabletop pose here. Round the back. Dip the belly. A little bit of cat and cow here to stretch out the spine. Nice. And when you're ready, bring one foot forward into a kneeling lunge. And so here we still want that front knee over the ankle, but we're going to work to pull the ribs towards the hips here by dragging that tailbone down. So rather than arching the back, we're going to almost pull a cat back here. Good. And you'll feel that stretch through the hip flexor and the front of that thigh of the back leg. Good. Take as much time as you need here. When you're ready, if you'd like, you can lengthen out that back leg and take another twist, or you can drop that back knee. You might find a different sensation with this twist than the other. And then we'll switch sides. So bring your second leg forward. Stack the knee over the ankle here. Pull your ribs close to your hips, and that belly button draws up and in. Good. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Feeling that stretch through the front of the quad, as well as the hip flexor. Hand comes down, knee can lift for that twist, or you can always drop that knee back. Good. Take big breaths in, big breaths out. Remember that knee is always an option there. Stretching out the upper body a little bit more. Cross one arm across the chest, hand below the elbow, so you feel that stretch through the deltoid here. And you protect that elbow. Reach your hand out away from you, and then tilt your head to the opposite side. You can gently press your hand on top of the head for a little extra stretch there if you'd like. And then take a couple half head circles to the right and to the left. A couple more each side. And then you're going to take your second side across, hand below the elbow, and you'll feel those shoulders relax here. Head reaches up nice and tall. Tilt the head away as you press your palm away from you. Finding a nice long stretch in the outside of the neck. Gentle pressure with that top hand if you'd like. And then release. Bring those hands around behind you. Interlace the fingers or press your palms in the floor by your hips for a chest stretch here. Lifting that chin towards the sky. Then gently releasing. Thank you so much for joining that workout. I hope you had as much fun as I did. That was a fun one. Hope you enjoyed the structure. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave a comment or shoot us an email using the recreational sports comment cards, or ask the trainer for your own personalized workout at home. If you have any other questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. But thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you next week, Monday at noon. Bye.